pen or pencil tricks to do when you're in class, or just to do for fun, to show off to your friends, okay? So, here's the first one. This is the first pen trick I ever learned. It's the first pen trick that many people learn first. It's fairly simple. This is what it's going to look like. As you can see, the pencil, is rotating in a circular motion between my two fingers, between my index finger and my middle finger. Now this is fairly simple, but the main problem that a lot of people have with it is they hold on to the pencil or pen too tightly, and that just makes the pencil go from side to side. Now here, you're going to want to use your first two fingers, index and middle finger, and place the pen or pencil right in between. Now, when you're in this position, you're going to want to put it about on the first knuckle, right under the first knuckle, and hold it there. Now you're going to want to try to get the motion first, and to get the motion, just move your wrist. Don't move your fingers yet. Just move your wrist to get the motion that you want it to be, that you want it to be in, which is a circular motion, just like that. Okay. Now you're going to want to do a combination between your wrist and your two fingers. So you're going to want to do just like this. Do this with your fingers, with the pencil in your hand. You're going to want to hold the pencil loosely. Now, as you're doing that, you're going to want to start to move your wrist side to side. Now this will start to rotate the pencil in a circular motion. Once again, you hold it right underneath your two first knuckles. Start doing a step with your fingers. Shows it going side to side, and then you start moving your wrist, and it starts to rotate in a circular motion. Okay, so here's another cool pen trick that you could do. You probably see a lot of people doing this, and you want to do it yourself. It is the trick where you flick the pen or pencil around your thumb and back into writing position. Now this is a lot easier than it looks. It just takes a lot of practice and a lot of trials. Most of the pen tricks that I do actually just happened to me naturally when I was just playing in class, really bored. So here's what you're going to want to do. I've seen different methods of this, but the easiest method and the one that works most often is to start off with the pencil, just like so, with your first finger and your middle finger and your thumb holding the pencil about halfway through, your middle finger starting halfway through, just like so. I see people do it like this with the middle finger underneath, but that just adds more work when there doesn't need to be. So here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to have your pencil in position, and you're going to want to keep your thumb in the same position at all times. You don't want to move your thumb, or else the pen or pencil will fall to the ground or to the table. And you also don't want to move your hand, or else it will fall. The pencil will fall and move, and it will fall on the ground. So here, just like this. Okay, so here's what you're going to want to do. When you have it in position, you're going to want to propel the pencil around your thumb using your middle finger. You're going to push it. Don't push it too hard. You can push it hard, but it takes. You're going to want to start off a little more lightly, but not too lightly, or else it won't make it all the way around like that. You're going to just want to have it at an average speed, just like that. And you're going to want to propel it. And when you propel it, don't move your hand or your thumb. You're going to propel it it's going to propel around your thumb, and you're going to want to catch it back in position. You're not going to want to move any of your fingers. Any of your fingers, your hand shouldn't move, or else the pen or pencil will fall. So, you're just going to want to propel it with your middle finger around. You're going to want to let go of the pencil so it could go around your thumb by itself. And then you're going to catch it back in writing position. So this is what it should look like. Just like that. Now, when the pen or pencil propels, it should go around the thumb from the knuckle to the tip of the thumb. It shouldn't really be going around here, or else it'll be more likely to fall. It can go around there, but like I said, it might fall more often. Now this is trial and error. You're going to want to sit in class or sit at your desk at home and just keep on practicing, and it will come to you. Like most pen tricks, it will come to you and you'll get it right eventually. Okay, so I'm going to teach you the hardest pen trick, that part of these three that I'm teaching you. It's called Sonic, and this is what it looks like. If you've ever seen someone do a coin roll with a coin on their knuckles, it's sort of like that, but with a pencil or pen and in reverse. Now this is one of the coolest looking flourishes or pen tricks that you can do. So here's how it works. Once again, it's going to take trial and error, and if you practice it enough, you'll get it right eventually. Now, I don't recommend starting off doing this trick with the pencil in between these two fingers. When I first learned it, I did it in between the middle finger and the ring finger, just like that, to get the basic move down. Once you have the basic move from there, a lot more smoothly. So you're going to want to start off practicing it between the middle finger and the ring finger. So here's how it works. You're going to want to have the top of the pen or the bottom or the eraser of the pencil in the fleshy part between your thumb and your first finger, in the web over there. And this is going to allow for the pen or pencil to flick off and gather enough speed to go around the middle finger. So this is what's happening. It flicks off here, off of your fleshy parts, your middle, and in between the two your first finger. So here's what you're going to want to do. These two fingers are going to want to hold the pencil right in the middle, or the pen right in the middle of the writing object. Down with your middle finger. And this is going to add pressure on the end of the pen or pencil in the fleshy parts. And when it actually slides off the fleshy part, it's going to have enough speed because you are pushing down to propel itself all the way around. Now once again, this takes a lot of trial and error. So you're just going to want to get that down and try to get the speed built up through the fleshy parts. And after a while, it will automatically spin in a circular motion. But here's the important part. You don't want to hold it too tightly, or else it will just stay in between those two fingers. So if you hold it loosely and just press down, by itself, it will be forced to go around this finger and into these two fingers, and you're going to want to catch it like this. It'll be forced to go like that because you're not holding on to it tightly. It'll be forced to spin around the middle finger by itself. But once again, this takes a lot of practice, so you're just going to want to sit there, sit at your desk, sit at home, and keep on practicing the motion. Keep on practicing propelling it off your fleshy part between the thumb and the first finger. You're going to want to practice, 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 and then it'll just come to you. It'll just happen, and then once it happens the first time, it will become even easier each time, and then you do the exact. Then you can move on to doing it with the pinky and the ring finger, and it's the exact same thing. Just you do it twice, and use the momentum from the first one to flip it over the middle finger. So that's a basic tutorial on how to do some cool pen tricks. So there's this one, there's that one, and there's this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have some new tricks to learn and to do in class and to do at home.